So Franny, you've been back at Sixways now for a while. How did you find your first game back?
Yeah, it was obviously a very frustrating injury, kind of a bit of the unknown. So it's great to be back and to make a positive contribution to the side. So it's great to be back at Sixways playing again.
Yeah, it's a big win against Saints. Do you feel it's been a long time coming?
Yeah, I think there's been some pretty great build-up, during the season within the games. I think there's been some patches where the guys played some great rugby, but just seems to lose it at the end. I think it's, I think things are falling into place slowly but surely. But one good win, obviously is not going to define the season. We need to obviously go out and try and replicate that this, further on in the season.
Yeah, what was it like hearing the crowd singing your name?
I mean, you feel proud to hear something like that, but it's good. I mean, it's never really happened, so it's something new. But you obviously feel proud when you hear that.
Yeah, most definitely. And how was your experience over the summer with the Springboks?
Tough. Yeah, that was a bit of a tough one. I think I took the fall for big loss there, but. It's never easy. I think it's never easy at international level, like things can't always go the way you want it to, and sometimes you lose, by a massive score. And playing against the All Blacks, we all know that they're the best side in the world, and that day they're just on form, and we obviously, there was obviously some great or better performances before the All Blacks, but. Obviously things turned out a bit negative after that big loss against New Zealand, but that's life, that's the game. Like I say, you can't always expect to win and things to go your way. I think just as we want to win, they want to win as well. So
yeah, so obviously ups and downs in the game, as we all know. What can you learn from your experience?
I think after a big loss like that, the game humbles you and makes you go back to basics, and I think that's when you realize there's so much, to work on. I think when you go into a game, I think you often after victories you get complacent and you think to yourself, nah, you've worked enough. But I think after a loss like that, it just shows you that there's a lot of hard work and you can always work and always get better. So obviously a lot to work on, but luckily the good thing about rugby is there's always next Saturday.
So it's been a lot of rugby talk. What have you been up to off the field?
So apart from physio and rehab and all that, I've got a few business things on the go. It's a bit frustrating in a sense that you can't be, with a clothing business. My partner lives in South Africa, you know him very well, and the printing business is in America, where you can't be, there to help out, but obviously do as much as I can. It's been a lot of work into the fashion brand, clothing brand. A lot of effort, a lot of time, and obviously a lot of money goes into these things. But it's slowly starting to pay off. Just like you, I think I love business, love working with people. But yeah, it's all going well. I mean, I think the big mistake sportsmen make is that they kind of just live in the now, and they don't, they don't set themselves up for after rugby. And I'm trying to, not trying, I am. Doing that, whereas when I'm done with rugby, that I can go into the different careers or the different kind of brands that I opened up, and that it's kind of a soft landing, that you don't go back to something that you're not necessarily interested in, but something that you really want to do.
It's been great, and thank you for letting me interview you today.
No, it's an honor for you to interview me.
And I hope we can see a lot more of you through the course of the season.
Thanks, Wayne.